My name is Peter Naglowitz. Everyone knows me as Naggers, and I'm the Head of Training and Checking for the RFGS WA. I've been here now just on 20 years with the service, and I love my job. I started off in downtown Meekatharra back in 1999. The town was very small, only had 400 people, and the chief pilot then who employed me said, you'll be living there for at least 10 years, because generally at that point it's very hard to get a job back in Jandakot. I didn't have to wait long, because I stayed 2 years in Meekatharra and then got transferred to Kalgoorlie, and I stayed 11 years in Kalgoorlie, and now I've been pretty much the rest of the time at Jandakot as the Head of Training and Checking. So basically I'm responsible to CASA, the Civil Aviation Safety Authority, and the role itself basically says that I have to make sure that all of our pilots at RFGS meet the training and checking requirements. On top of that, I have to make sure that all our pilots receive the proper training based on whether they're flying a PC-12 or a PC-24. This can be anything from basic IPCs, OPCs, to cabin safety training, right through to reduced runway edge lighting training, and pretty much anything that we basically require them to do. Look, I think most pilots know that anyone that flies for the airlines, whilst a fantastic job to obviously do, generally it's very set with rosters and departure times, etc. They fly everything from A to B, and very occasionally or very rarely they will get diverted to another airport, where RFGS is renowned to getting diverted in the air pretty much all the time, let alone on rare occasions. So the nature of our work, as we know, we get tasked for a flight. The flight itself starts at point A, which is Jandakot, for example. Here we'll go somewhere, and along the way, we'll get diverted somewhere because of a higher priority patient. When we get to the other end, the nurse or the medical team basically have to make sure that the patient is stabilised before we go back onto the aircraft. That then gets, the aircraft then flies back obviously to the primary hospital, generally at Perth, and then from there basically the day will continue until our day runs out. But one thing about WA is it's such a beautiful background. No matter what altitude you're at or where you're flying to, the background is just stunning.